slurp. It makes you laugh. But I don't feel like a fart putty would be a good marketing thing. Clearly, you're not around little boys very
I was gonna say.
That sounds like a great marketing.
I was like,
Mom, I want that.
Or 37-year-old boys, because I'm like,
Still funny.
The man has skills beyond capacity for the rest of us.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. Just barely afternoon. We're a little early today because the legislature is closed today, and we got some stuff to do this afternoon, so we're gonna bug out a little early. So we're doing this now instead of at 3 p.m. Hopefully, those of you who are regular viewers, Stephen Chapman, are not too disappointed. But we had a light week this week as budget stuff drags on, or really doesn't drag on because they're kind of stalemated right now. But we did have a couple of bill actions to discuss, so Lee's going to kick us off with a couple of bills first.
Yeah, so a couple of bills we were monitoring have almost completed the process. 2176 was signed by the governor. That bill is college credit by examination payments. 2303 was also passed, and that one is the computer science mathematics program that became really just a pilot program through the Department of Education. Put a little more money into that to give more resources to schools with, I believe it was 60% free reduced price lunch students so they can study more computer science. So exciting times there.
And that one, 2303, is on its way to the governor?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay. Another one on its way to the governor, Senate Bill 1073. That was the one, or is the one, that we were concerned about because it has to do with consolidating certain types of school districts together. It was run for a couple of school districts up in Yavapai County. Not really run for them, I guess, but run to address the situation up there so they could have an election. Our main concern about that one was that the original bill removed the automatic repeal of that statute. We didn't want it on the books for an unspecified period of time, and we were quasi-successful. The bill restores the repeal, but it moves it back 1 year to December 31st, 2022. It was supposed to be December 31st, 2021. So it's not ideal. We'd like it to be the same as it is currently, but 1 year later is better than forever later. So we agreed to be neutral on it. The other part of the bill just has to do with how a CTED would transition if an election was passed. But the underlying bill to allow the election was already law before this session started. So just clarification there. So we're literally okay with it, not super happy, just okay. So those are the only three bills that really did anything this week. Everything else, we're just waiting for budget. So we did have a special meeting of the state board. So Morgan is going to tell us what's going on with the state board.
State board, like he mentioned, had the special meeting on Monday of this week. You can read more about it in the email, but it was basically just about the new accountability models and trying to come to a decision about that. There's going to be more discussion in the regularly scheduled April 29th meeting, though. So that's going to be coming up soon, and we'll have our updates for you on that as well when that rolls around.
So we have, you should have gotten in ASBA Connect that Heidi sent out this week. You should have gotten, if you're a member, an update on the board meeting. And high school accountability was decided for this school year in there. 3.8 was already done. And then had some updates on assessment. So there's also an opportunity to take a survey. So go ahead and click on that article, read through that in the Connect, and then if you're so inclined, take the survey. Other than that, that is pretty much it. We are short and sweet this week. Budget negotiations continue to be hung up around revenue conformity. Work is sort of dribbling out. to keep everybody busy, or at least some semblance of busy. But other than that, we're just sort of waiting like everybody else, talking to people, trying to figure out what's going on. So the first we hear about budget, you'll know.
We'll keep you posted.
Until then, hope everybody who's celebrating Easter, Passover,
Easter,
all that stuff this week.
tasty snacks this weekend for everyone.
Yeah, enjoy. If you're not, that's
Still the
fine
weekend.
too. Have a good weekend. And we will see you next week. Bye.